Hiya! So today's video is going to be a little bit different, and I think you can already tell why. Basically, I decided to film this video in English. And I am so nervous, you have no idea. I feel like I'm in the exam or something. So yeah, it's my first time. So all of my Lithuanian subscribers, do not be alarmed, I'm still going to be making videos in Lithuanian. However, this one I felt like it's not entertaining for me enough to film, and I thought I'm gonna throw myself a little challenge and I'm gonna be speaking in English, okay? So this video is going to be all about my brows. I already uploaded that kind of video like a year ago, and I think a lot of things changed since then. So I'm going to show you my new eyebrow routine, and I hope you will enjoy this video. And please do not pay too much attention on how I look today, because I just woke up, I had a shower, and now I'm here filming. Oh my god, this is gonna be a tough one to film. Okay, so let's get started, innit? I am in a super good mood today because I've got a letter and it was my exam results, and it said that I passed my written exam. So happy right now. My hands are still shaking, my voice is shaking, because I opened the letter and I just saw these two words, "You've passed." And I started jumping, running in the room, shouting, screaming. I don't know what my neighbors are thinking at the moment, but yeah, I'm so happy, and I'm trying to find someone who would like to have a drink with me because there's something to celebrate. So no one wants to have a drink with me. Everyone is busy. Worst case scenario, I'm going to be drinking alone. A bottle of vodka. I hate vodka, but right now anything goes, okay? Anything for me. Let's go to the brows, okay? So I'll show you my brows. You will see how horrendous they look. So come closer. So this is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. I like this brow. This looks alright. I wish this one would look the same, but nah. This one is just, it's a mistake. It's not a brow, it's a mistake. So I don't know why are they so different. I wish this one had little hairs in the front just like this one has, because this brow makes my life so difficult because I have to always draw these hair strokes with my brow product, and it's obvious that it's done with a brow product. It's not your real eyebrow hair, and it comes off, it rubs off, so I'm left with that kind of brow with like no hairs at all in the front. So it's really annoying. And I didn't do anything. I didn't pluck my brows, I didn't do anything, but it's just the way they grow. So yeah, I'll show you how I managed to make them look a bit more presentable, if you can say that. I've struggled a lot in the past trying to find a perfect brow brush for myself, because my brows are really thin, so obviously I need a really thin brow brush, and it's really difficult to find because let's say this one, as it states on the package, it is a brow brush, but it's way too thick for me, and it would make my brows look really bulky, if you can say that, really big. Like my brows are not big enough for this brush, okay? I came across to this brush which is from Zoeva. It is a wing liner brush, so obviously it is way more precise and it's thinner and it's perfect for my brows. If I would lose this brush, I think I would cry for weeks. It is quite an expensive brush, okay? And that's why I would cry a lot. So this brush comes in a set with other Zoeva brushes, but I'm sure you can buy it separate as well. I'm gonna compare it to the other brow brush. Okay, so you can see the difference. So this one, maybe it would be good for girls who have thicker eyebrows, but for me it's just no. And this one is perfect. I love this one. I think I mentioned in my previous video that I love it. And yeah, this is a wing liner brush because normal brow brushes are too big for me. I will show you what I use for my brows. The first one is Wonderbrow from Wonder 2, I think, and I really love this one. I've been using it for more than a year now. Why I love it so much is that when you apply it to your brows, they don't rub off, they don't come off, they stay for a long time. So there was one time when I went to a party and I went to sleep, I woke up and my brows were looking exactly the same like the previous day. So I was really impressed because when I party really hard. I dance a lot, I drink a lot, I do a lot of things. So it was really impressive that my brows stayed no matter how much I did last night. However, I'm not going to be using this today. If you want to see how it works, how it performs on the brow, you can watch my previous video, which I've done last year. So I leave a link in the description and you will be able to see how it goes on the brow, how it looks on the brow. I even try to rub it off with my fingers and it stays, so you will see that in my video if you're interested. The reason why I'm not going to use it today because it's really old and the consistency have changed because it has to be a bit like liquidy, but my one is looking like a pomade now. So I'm not going to use it today because you won't be able to judge it fairly because it's old. I need to buy a new one. It's quite expensive, however. That's why I don't have a new one yet. But it's really good. It lasted me, like I said, a year or even more than that. So I would highly recommend this one. So the product for the brows that I'm going to be using today is the cheapest ever, I think. I bought it from Wilko and they have like a little counter, I don't know how to say it, I don't know how it's called, of collection makeup, and it's really cheap. And I only bought it because I wanted to film a video when using the cheapest makeup products that I could find. So I bought this one. I didn't have high hopes for this one, but I've tried it and I really loved it, and it's really cheap. And it has a brush, and it has a brow mascara, and it has 3 brow colors. So the brush looks like this, and you can do your brows with this one very easily. It's a really good brush. It's just the thing that for me it's not very comfortable in my hand because it's so small. So I like brushes when they have a longer handle because then for me it's easier to do my brows. Okay, I can't say that your brows are gonna stay all day, and just like with a Wonderbrow one, no, it's just an eyebrow powder, but it works and it's easy to work with and I like it. So I have this Wonderbrow gel on my finger and I'm trying to rub it off with a cotton pad and some makeup remover, and it's really difficult. I have to really try hard to rub it off, so it only shows how good Wonderbrow is. However, I'm not using it today. So first step in my brow routine is not actually the brows themselves, but I apply foundation on my forehead just because it makes it easier to do my brows then. Because some girls, I know, they do their brows first and then they go with a concealer and they frame the brow and then they apply foundation on the forehead. To me, it's too difficult. I don't have time for that, so I just apply a little bit of foundation on my forehead, so I won't have to get back to it after I'm done with the brows, because my forehead is going to be all done, and I will only have to apply foundation on this part of my face. I have this little mirror here, and it's going to be really difficult for me because I never do my brows on camera, because I like to do my brows in front of a huge mirror where I can see my whole face. I can see how my brows are looking like, if they're wonky, if one is higher than the other. And now if my eyebrow is gonna come out wonky, it's not me, it's the mirror. The other thing why I like to do my brows off camera, because I have to rest my hand, and here I don't have where to rest my hand, so my hand is just free. And when you rest your hand, it's much easier because your hand is not shaking, it's steady, and you can do your brows nicely. So wish me luck. Every time before doing my brows, I always squeeze my brush like this so it becomes even sharper. And I take my brow product, and today I'm going to be using a mix of these two colors here, which is black and brown. And I squeeze my brush again, which makes my fingers look like this, but it works. It makes the brush sharper and you can be more precise with your brows. So what I do first is I go along my shape of the brow, if you can call it shape, because I've never been to a brow lady. I've never had my eyebrows done in my life, I think, and it shows. You can tell that, I think. So you can see I just drew this line along my shape of the brow, just underneath. And what I do next is I take these two colors, which are a bit lighter, just gonna mix them together. And what I do is I go upwards like this. So in this way, I do not have to draw this line on this area of the brow, because this is what makes the brow look less natural. So that's why I try just to blend out this line upwards. I think I'm pretty much done with this brow, and I might come back to it later. I'm gonna do this one now, and this one I hate. And when I'm done with this line, I try to blend the product upwards, just like I did with the other brow. So this is my least favorite part, where I try to mimic the brow hairs. I just take some brow product on the brush and I try to draw brow hairs on. So what I'm doing next with my brows is I try to frame them and give them a nice shape, and in this way you can just erase everything that you did wrong before. Maybe you just went out of the line, so you can just erase it with concealer. So I'm using sleek concealer. Look at my fingers. Yeah, you can use any concealer, it doesn't really matter. Any concealer that you like. I'm using a brush from Real Techniques. It's really old one. It just needs to be flat and sharp as well. And I go along the brow line. And what it does, it makes your brows look nice and lifted. It just gives the illusion of lifted brows, I think. So it looks way neater, it looks nice and sharp. I think it makes a huge difference when you do this step. And I just blend it out with my finger. It blends out nicely with your finger because your finger has warmth, so the warmth make the product blend out seamlessly, okay? I don't know if you can see the difference, but I think this eye looks way more fresh and lifted. So yeah, that's why I do this step every time I do my brows. Why am I lying? I'm not doing this every time. I'm doing this when I have time. I sometimes take a white eyeshadow and just set it underneath my brow. So the last step what I do is I take this clear brow mascara from this collection kit and I just apply it on my brows. So this brow mascara, it doesn't seem like it makes your eyebrows hold better. So what I do is I sometimes spray some hairspray on this wand and go through my brows again. So this is what you can do if you want your brows to hold in position for longer. Just use hairspray. This is how my brows ended up looking like, and I'm not a pro by any means, and I'm sure you can see that. I don't even need to tell you. Just wanted to share with you my updated brow routine, as a lot of people noticed that my brows got better over the time, and of course they got better because before I used to literally use black eyeliner pencil for my brows. So you can only imagine how it looked like. If you would like to see my previous brow routine using Wonder Brow Gel, I'll leave a link in the description. And I remember when I uploaded that video, I got so many hate comments. I used to delete them every single day because people used to say that, oh, your brows look so disgusting, they make your face look disgusting, you don't know how to do your brows. It's just sad how people feel the need to insult you just because they don't like the way you do something. So I wish everyone was more positive and the world would be definitely a better place to live in. Wow. I think I'm pretty much done with this video, and 11 AM seems to be a good time to go and get lit. So I'm gonna go and pour myself a shot, celebrate, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and bye!